Hi, welcome to this walk talk. Today I'm taking a walk around the old church in the town of Cuautitla, the small town at the bottom of the hill from Refuge Ranch here in Mexico. Every small town in Mexico has one or more Catholic churches for sure. And every town and village and city in the world has a variety of church buildings that people go in to worship and to feel close to God. Yet some people worship in a church that does not meet in a traditional church building. In fact, the two churches that Diane and I are now a part of here in Mexico and in Florida both meet in other than traditional buildings. They meet in other structures. And that's a good reminder that it doesn't take a church building, a facility of any kind to walk into to feel close to God. Really, a church is not the temple of God. The Apostle Paul reminds us of this in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 19 and 20. Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? Yes, when we open ourselves up to the Lord, His Holy Spirit comes within us, and we ourselves become His living temple. That wherever we are, He is, because He dwells within us. It is important, however, to remember that we should still gather together as Christians in what is called the church. The Apostle Paul does say in 1 Corinthians 3:16 chapter 3, verses 16 and 17, don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in your midst? You together are that temple. So we should not neglect the gathering of ourselves together as believers. Then as a gathered body, we are also the temple of God. So it's a good reminder from Paul's writings that a building, a church, is not how we can enter into God's presence, but that if we have opened ourselves up to the Lord and to His people, then He is with us and within us. Wherever we go, He is there because we are His sacred temple and He dwells within us. Let us never forget that amazing principle that God dwells within. God bless you, and keep walking with Jesus.